I board the luxurious Trident cruise liner for two reasons. First, I need to steal the Earth Savior Award. Then I need to get Dumbrosky's Galbank credentials for the Crimson Fleet. I've been enjoying doing some Crimson Fleet missions and, helping the UC, of course, on the side. So let's keep doing this. Let's do Breaking the Bank. So to discover more about the legacy, the Galbank transport with a fortune in credits, I need to proceed to the Siren of the Stars. This starliner is captained by Rokov, a former member of the Crimson Fleet. Let's set course. Here we are. That's a cool ship. Alright, let's, should we hail them, or let's go ahead and dock? I didn't see an option to hail, so hopefully they're fine with me just walking on in. And remember, I'm supposed to be here. I'm actually not doing anything bad. Like, oh hey, my little cleaner robot sanitation minibot, yeah. I am doing this for the UC, so I'm supposed to be here. I'm assuming you're Rokov. Yeah, let's talk to him.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out.
Why follow Delgado's orders if you're not in the Crimson Fleet?
Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play the game in the first place. Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win-win, don't you think?
How did you get out of the Crimson Fleet? Oh, why don't you give me a tour of the ship?
Oh, sure. First a tour, followed by a formal dinner at the captain's table. Let's get one thing straight. You're here for business, not for a vacation, so let's start by talking about Delgado's sudden olive branch.
I'm just following Delgado's orders.
Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dumbrosky. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Should I tell him about the legacy? Neva, yeah, let me tell him about her mission. Neva asked me to steal the Earth Savior Award.
Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place.
And without her, you're never going to get back into the fleet.
She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Galbank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
So now do I tell him about the legacy? I don't trust you enough to share sensitive information just yet.
Playing it safe for now. Okay. I can respect that. But let's make one thing clear. If I'm gonna stick my neck out by helping you get near Dumbrosky, I want something in return. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
Well, then you better do everything I say, because he pretty much said I'm the one that's making that decision. I'm not going to do the Crimson Fleet one. Yeah, if you help me get Dumbrosky, you're back in the fleet.
All right. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Now, let's talk business. Dumbrosky's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
What sort of dirty secrets are we talking about?
He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option.
Ah, okay.
Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
So don't use guns. Can you help me get the Earth Savior Award?
As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan?
I've just gotten started, honestly.
Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
Got it. So don't shoot any guns, okay? What's the deal with the Terran Preservation Society?
They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society.
And why can't I just kill Dumbrosky and take his credentials off his body?
You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you two reasons. First, Galbank protects their own. Kill Dumbrosky, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Galbank employee in every single Galbank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Galbank, now will it?
Good point.
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
And let's go. We're aboard. Let's start exploring. So, speak to Sheila about the ES award, and as society patrons about Larry Dumbrosky. So let's go ahead, maybe do the award first if we can, because that's kind of like the secondary mission. How in the world are you sleeping like that? That looks... You've got your hand under your leg and then it comes up through your leg. There must be like a, you know, some like secret space way to sleep or something. I'm trying to find a way up. I'm looking for stairs or an elevator. Yeah, look, there's another person sleeping like that. And it's like, it's her twin or something. Interesting. Here we go. Here's some stairs. Hopefully this will lead me to try to talk to, what was her name? Sheila? Yes. Ooh, this is a nice area now up here.
Sorry, I'm busy right now. Nothing but the finest at this gala.
Wow, they've got a nice little... Can you swim in? No, that's just like... Oh, okay. Here's the luxury
We have a range
lines.
of excursions available at all our destinations. All the details are in your cabin.
Ooh, excursions! I love excursions! I want to do another cruise, actually. I'm doing one in 2025, which I'm really looking forward to. Oh, wow, that's cool. I like the lights. Alright, let's talk to Sheila. See if I can learn anything.
I don't have enough time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
I'm going to ask questions first and then get straight to the point. So when will the ceremony occur?
Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
Isn't it risky to hold the award ceremony aboard a Starliner?
Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest in cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe.
And I heard you're in charge of the Earth Savior Award.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask?
Can I have it? I'm hoping to find out who this year's winner is going to be.
Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl.
Oh,
The winner's
really?
name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Okay, you're really rude. Yeah, I wonder if I can change the name on the award to be me, and then I'll get awarded the award, and then I can just leave with it and give it to Neva. That would be amazing. If I can do that, that's what I want to do. All right, so discover how to access the purser's safe. Is it right in here? Is it through this door? Oh, I gotta ask this guy. Okay. Is this all like contraband or something? What is all this stuff? Yeah, it's probably... Yeah, I bet it's through there. So let me close the door. I know I can't kill you, but I can
Glad
talk
to have
to
you
you.
aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
I'm here to relieve you. It's time for you to go off duty, take a break. What does the Chief Purser do on a Starliner?
An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks.
Can I store things with confidence in your safe?
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
So they've got a lot of security. Let's see. Let me just back out.
Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
When would she go to sleep? Okay, I'm hidden, but there's no way I can't interact with this. Oh, I can. Oh my gosh. Hacked the computer. Okay, safe contents database. Sheila Holbrook. Okay. So yes, that is in there. Some jewelry. You know what? If I'm doing this for the UC, I really shouldn't steal anything else. Collectible gold foil trading cards. Cool. Lockdown procedures. Ooh, okay, alright. Go away. Acquire the ES award claim ID. Alright. Go away so I can read. In the event of a shipwide lockdown, the purser on duty will lock their computer and report to their mustering location on A deck. Any passenger with a valid claim ID will still be able to access their goods through the auto retrieval system once the lockdown has been canceled. The purser on duty will return to their normal posting and continue to assist passengers until port of call arrival. In the event that the vessel has been attacked, either internally or externally, the magnetic seal will be activated on the safe and access will be fully restricted. Any passenger with a valid claim ID will have to wait until the ship's alert has been canceled to access their goods. Claim ID procedures. Once a valuable is stored in the purser's safe, the passenger is to be issued a claim ID that will allow them to access their valuables at any time. Note that the claim ID will use the safe's internal compartmentalization system to only allow access to the passenger's specific valuables. In the unlikely event that the safe becomes overloaded, please apologize to the passenger and tell them that they are welcome to use the safe located in their cabin to store their goods. Note down their name and contact that passenger if any claim IDs are returned. Okay, so thank you for that information. It's so awesome that I was able to do that. Acquire the ES Award claim ID. So I guess that's... Let me think. Okay, it doesn't really tell me more. I was hoping it would kind of expand. So, yeah, if I can get the claim ID, then that means I should be able to get the award. I was hoping it would have been cool to break in and change the name of the... But this has a key, which I don't have. Undetected. Stop detecting me. Only Holbrook claim ID can unlock. So I do need her ID. I thought, okay, well, yeah, let's go get the claim ID. I thought those were two different things. Okay, well, yeah, let's go ahead and try to get her claim ID. And I do have another skill point, so let me put it in weapon engineering so I can research and craft superior weapon mods. Because I've been enjoying my weapons and my weapon mods for sure. All right, let's talk to her. I mean, what am I gonna do? Can I have your claim ID? Like, what am I?
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
I need your claim ID for the Earth Savior Award. Why in the world would I say that? I can't back out. Okay, fine, sure.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Persuade?
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
Oh my gosh, this is never gonna work, and I don't have any auto persuades. Just tell me and I'll get out of your hair.
Is this really what we're doing?
I'm sure we can work something out, or I'm sure there's a way we can both walk away happy, maybe.
Maybe so.
Let me try number 1 again. Or +1, come on.
I hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view. Should I say that? Let's try it.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. Oh, just
Oh
take
my
it back
gosh.
already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Holy cow. I just persuaded her to give me the claim ID? What a stupid, like, why is it that easy? I assumed I'd have to, like, break into her room or something? How in the world could I just persuade her to give that to me? That seems like a way too easy and kind of stupid solution. Because in what universe would you ever do that? But, okay, you know what? That's, sure. I was kind of expecting to have to break into her room and blah, blah, blah. All right, well, I got the claim ID, so, yeah, this belongs to me. Open the door. And I am here to get my, Earth whatever award. Earth Savior Award credits. Can I close the door? I kind of want to close it. I cannot close the door. I was hoping I could...
know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way.
Nope, it's been great. I got the Earth Savior Award, like, super easily. And yeah, now I can go talk to Larry. Yeah, I honestly am kind of disappointed with that turnout. I assumed I'd have to break into a room, because in what universe would you ever be able to just persuade somebody to give up something as valuable as that? I just don't see that ever happening. And I have like 1 point in persuade. Did I get just super duper lucky or something? I don't know.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
All right, let's find name people and start talking to them about Dumbrosky. Can I just talk to anybody? Doesn't seem like anybody's named.
The society chair has really outdone.
Yeah, let's try it. Hey, let's talk with you.
That view is...
Do you know anything about Larry Dumbrosky?
Yes, he's some kind of a top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam.
Dumbrosky is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips.
Okay, he's married. Maybe...
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Maybe I can get something from
Here for
her.
business or pleasure? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Claudia Swist. Okay, I remember
Enjoy the rest
seeing
of the
her.
event.
Speak to Claudia. Let's keep asking people.
That view is
The
absolutely
society
spectacular,
chair has...
isn't it?
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudius.
Okay, he just told me the same thing.
Time.
Okay, so apparently that's the
I'm certain
only
his wife doesn't
option
know
to
a thing
do with Larry. I was hoping I'd learn a few things and be able to choose, but I guess not. So far, the resolutions to quests in this seem pretty linear. Doesn't really seem like you can... There's multiple ways to do it. But, you know, that's fine. There's games that do that. I was kind of hoping, since this was a Bethesda game, that it would have more options and more ways to do certain quests. And, you know, maybe there are, and I just missed them, but... Alright, Claudia Swist.
Sorry, do I know you?
I'll bet Galbank would love to know about your affair with Dumbrosky.
I can't believe this is happening. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
How about I give you 2,500 credits and you give me Dumbrosky on a platter?
You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
Tell me about the scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security.
Whoa.
I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Why didn't you confront him?
I was going to confront him back on Jemison, but then he invited me on this little trip through the stars. All expenses paid, first-class accommodations, the works. I figured, why not wait until I've milked him for every credit he's spending before I drop the hammer?
And you think he was using you?
Oh, I know he was using me. At the same time, he was saying how much he loved me. He was stringing me along and stabbing me in the back.
Well, why don't you give me proof I can use against him?
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
I'm surprised a UC guy was involved in this. That is something I bet the UC will definitely want to know. Alright, Gabriel, tell me everything you know.
Hello. You here for the charity event?
Claudia Swist, something like that. I'm more interested in talking about what's going on at Galbank.
Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Galbank.
That's not what Claudia Swift says. And Claudius, actually, you know what? What do you do for UC Security?
You mean specifically? Oh, I work for the Corporate Fraud Division.
Of course you do.
We monitor all of the major megacorp financials and transactions to ensure that nothing improper occurs. You're asking a lot of strange questions. What exactly do you want?
Such a hypocrite. Claudia Swift says you have information about Larry Dumbrosky.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
We're gonna have to persuade him? You don't sound very worried about Claudia's calling you out.
Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Huh. Okay, so I might need some help. Yeah, getting some more information to get Gabriel to help me. Hello, Eugene. You've Brokov, whatever.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
He's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dumbrosky and Swist.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Should we wait till he falls asleep?
Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security.
Alright, well then I guess we should make a shipwide emergency.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have will be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Alright, well I'll do whatever it takes to get it done.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
Once the emergency is sounded, how does the ship's lockdown work?
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass. Don't you have somewhere to be?
Time to go tamper with the life support. And he made it sound so like, oh, you just flip a few switches and there you go. It should not be that easy to tamper with life support. Like that's dangerous. Engineering deck, and I think I have permission to be here, I'm pretty sure. Do I have to do anything that's like sneaky or? I mean, I guess I can just talk to the guy.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
Kind of lonely down here, isn't it?
Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
Well, I need to get to the life support area, please.
Oh, sorry, that area's off limits. No exceptions.
Ooh, Space Scoundrel. You have a gambling debt. I strongly suggest you agree to favors for the person that you owe.
All right. No need to get pushy about it. Captain Rokov sure picks some weird friends. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away.
Let's hack into it. Life support access. Ooh, yeah, I think I've read all that. Yeah, life support access. Open life support. Oh, gosh. You're standing so close to me. All right, let's go ahead and flip a few switches. And this one. And this one. Oh no! Security alert.
Please. The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Well, then I'd better report to my cabin. I'm headed to my cabin for sure if I can remember how to get there. Wait, this isn't my cabin. Hello, Gabriel.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Yeah, here we go. I'm undercover with UC SysDef, and I need everything you've got on Dumbrosky.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
Claudia says you've been cheated out of your fair share of the Galbank job by Dumbrosky.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dumbrosky's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
Fine, here's 2,500 credits for your losses.
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
I did not promise to leave you out of it. I want to report you. You should go to jail. Galbank plan evidence. Yeah, okay. Let's go confront him. He is upstairs or above me. Ah, here we go. I'm still returning to my cabin. Don't worry, I'm almost to the cabin. Wait, this isn't my room. Hello, Dumbrosky.
Well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Okay, fine. Let's negotiate.
Excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
I like number 2, but that makes me sound stupid, so I don't want to say that. Yeah, that's an amazing trick, Professor.
I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In
Not at
blunt
all.
terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
How do I know you won't report your credentials stolen?
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious. The last thing I'd want to do at this point is call attention to myself.
Well, then yes, I do want your credentials.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Thank you, sir, and I am glad that I will never talk to you again because you're really rude.
Emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
I'm trying to return to my cabin. Somehow, where's the stairs? Here we go. I'm going to my cabin. That's exactly where I'm going. Oh, hey, Captain.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned.
Couldn't have done it without your help.
I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
You know what, at this point I'll tell him. Yeah, we're hunting down Crix's legacy.
Crix's legacy? Are you serious? I heard Delgado was spinning that yarn, but I thought it was more of a hobby with him. Have things really gotten that desperate? Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Overreach.
Cool. All right, don't worry about it.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Possibly. Now, do I need to... I think I need to go back to the UC. Yeah, return evidence. Okay, let's do that. Back aboard the UC Vigilance. I've got some more evidence for you.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find. Well done. Let's see what you found.
Got this piece of information on a certain Galbank employee who was aboard the Siren of the Stars.
Are you kidding me? Dumbrosky was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. Ah, it's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. That it?
What? No, you got another UC guy who's working with him. What? Okay, apparently those...
Understood. Keep searching in your bag.
Why can't I tell her about that? That doesn't... Excuse me. Whatever. Goodness. Like, alright, well, we will proceed to New Atlantis and continue down this quest next time. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see everybody in the next episode.